Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it today. I feel like I'm looking tired for everyone watching on YouTube, but she looks gorgeous. Miss Sarah Farasia.
Well, when you have a child that gets up at 6 a.m., sweetheart, you don't party anymore. Okay. So the skin looks plump. The wrinkles are slightly diminished because, honey, I don't have the social life that you do. Okay. I
Honey,
go to bed while Miss Yantif is apparently tearing up the town. We have shout outs to businesses in West Hollywood we've got to get through. I mean, anybody else you want to shout out in this town?
okay, listen. We're gonna give a quick shout out. We are gonna give a quick shout out. Thank you for how'd you know it was in West Hollywood? Candle Delirium. I mean, you just
Candle delirium. Okay.
Okay, let me explain. First of all, so I was at Candle Delirium yesterday, which shout out to the great owner, Bryce. And Bryce is great. He knows everything about candles. Let me tell you what he told me. Now, he's not a big Housewives fan, which when I meet someone in real life that's not a Housewives fan, I
Love
love
them.
it.
You love
Love it. But he said, oh, yeah, there was this housewife that was in here. I don't know her name, but she was going through that thing with the guy that was like arrested for fraud and put in jail. I'm like, that's Tom Girardi. And
them.
apparently Erica was in there. And apparently this was all over the press. And he said, I guess Erica said something like, I love candles. I want to buy the whole store. And I guess someone was in there and heard it right when he was being carted off. And, where's the money coming from? Apparently it got nationwide press. He's like, all I know is Candle Delirium got like nationwide press because I guess Erica said this at Candle Delirium in West Hollywood. And I'm like, oh, well, I got to go find this. So apparently Erica wanted to buy the whole store right when it broke that Tom was carted off to jail for fraud. So
I
there you
actually think
go.
that would have been a wildly lucrative business for her, actually, because I think that, oh my God,
What?
she bought
Making
a candle store.
candles?
Oh my God, yeah, Pat the Puss candle. I mean, I would buy a candle that smelled like her pussy. I mean, Gwyneth Paltrow has one that smells like her vagina. Do we want that? No, we know that smells like grass. I want Pat the Puss. Like, I bet that puss is like a 5-star 52-year-old puss that smells amazing. I mean, I'm sorry, it smells like high-end, fraud lawyer.
You
Yes.
want Erica to, okay, so listen, maybe she should have, well, she was a Candle Delirium, but listen, let me tell you, because I love
Yes.
candles. First, we have now these are not open because I haven't opened them yet, but this is Paradox. This can, I mean, let me tell you about, if you have not gone down the road of high-end candles, you will never go back because high-end candles, this is Bulgarian rose and oud. These are literally to die for. By the way, Candles Delirium doesn't need a shout out from me. They are the #1 candle store in like the world. I'm not even kidding. Google it.
Okay.
They're like, it's huge. You walk in and it's not low end. It's all high end candles. So a realtor ran in as I was leaving and she said, I'm sorry. What can I make for the house to smell rich? It smells like pot. We have a shut and like
Yeah,
apparently
that's LA. Yeah.
right. This is such an LA story. Apparently
Yeah.
there's a candle that is just smells wealth and it sells houses within minutes. So Josh Flagg, take note. Go to Candle Delirium, ask for the owner Bryce, and these are my babies and Bulgarian rose and oud. So there you go. This is not a paid ad. This is like a real thing here that I'm like obsessed with. So you think
Bryce,
I'm gallivanting all over town, but I was at Candle Delirium. Go on.
love that shout out. Bryce, unfortunately, I will not be buying because fragrance interrupts a woman's fertility. They are doing research that they say a lot of fragrances, probably not high end because I'm imagining he doesn't use like all the synthetic chemicals that like a Bath and Body Works use.
That's the whole point. But go on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then Candelarium, I'll look into you. But women that are trying to conceive, because we're now inundated with so many free radicals and so many chemicals in our food, you are not supposed to have fragrances. Everything should be fragrance free. Once I have this next baby, believe me, I'm going to load up because I smell like Gwyneth Paltrow. I mean, grass. Like I don't use anything. I actually use coconut oil on my body. That's the only moisturizer I use.
I mean, you're trying to
One,
do the right thing to have a baby.
I got it. One Skin because they have no fragrance in their products. I have to be fragrance free.
I'm okay with One Skin. They're sponsor of
Okay.
both of ours.
Anyhow, but that's a tip for women trying to get preggers and men too. Men put a lot of chemical. I mean, you're not trying to have a child, so you should load up
I'm
on.
I'm telling you, this is the whole difference. But by the way, I will get you a candle from Candle Delirium when you announce your pregnancy. That'll
All right.
be my gift from you.
Thank you, because I'm fragrance free home right now. For now.
Do you know who is not trying to have a baby, but she is certainly trying to have something? Is it's actually my very good friend, Countess Luann de Lesseps. She is at the Dream Hotel, they say, last week getting down with Joe Bradley from Southern Hospitality. I
How
think
is this news? She's always banging someone. If there is a 26-year-old sexy man in sight, Luann's fucking him. Why? How is this news? Just because he's on Southern Charm?
Well, I think it's news. First of all, we just watched this season of Roni Girls Trip, and we saw Luann and Sonia and all the ladies try to get down. A lot of viewers had a lot to say about that. They thought, it's not appropriate to watch on the TV these older ladies getting down. Luann is 50, I think 6 or 8. They said no age shaming. He's like 20, 28. So it's like a 30-year age difference. Well, first of all, I think it's news because he is dating our very own Danielle Olivera from Summer House / Winter House.
Oh.
And he has gone on record to say that when they met at BravoCon, it was something. Her personality, she was just like smitten and taken by her. So Danielle had a very bad breakup from her chef boyfriend. And we really thought, this could be like, wow, a new Bravo couple. Could this be the new Paige and Craig? Hopefully not the next Lindsay and Carl, or Tom and Ariana, but we really thought this had legs. Now, someone from Countess's camp has already spoke out last week to say there is no truth to this rumor. So Dream Hotel is where a lot of, the Vander kids stay, and the Shaws used to stay there when they come to New York to do Watch What Happens. So that's where Joe Bradley was staying. So I guess they went back to the bar.
Can I make a prediction?
Yeah.
I think I mark my words. I do
Okay.
believe. I think Luann de Lesseps will win the housewife. I think she will go down as the greatest housewife of all time. It's tied for she and Teresa.
Tell me why. I'm not going to argue with
Because
this.
I'll tell you, and I have to shout out Daniel Ryan Spalding, hysterical comedian, gay comedian. Oh my God. He is and he listens to us, and I am in love with him. He
Hi.
loves you, David.
Oh, I love anyone who loves me. People think I'm
Oh,
so
he is a
difficult. I
big
love everyone until you give me a reason not to. So if you love me, I love you back.
He's a big deal. And he just had a picture with Luann. He saw her at I think a gay awards event. Anyway,
In New York, she just did, I think they Vlad, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
she is what Bethany we thought was going to be, what Vicky Gunvalson was going to be, what Nene was going to be. She has longevity. I'm telling you, she's turned a voice that, she never would have gotten a record deal into a legit entertaining cabaret show. I honestly think she will get a Vegas residency. She continues.
She's great.
She's been arrested for DUI. She's honest about her drinking. She still drinks. She to me is playing the long game in a way that I'll give you a sports reference. Do you know who Tom Brady is?
Shockingly shocked.